Hi, it's Cheryl here from 24/7 Wellness and Living. Have you ever seen, or maybe you have one yourself, those belts? They're sort of like a material and then they velcro around and you pull them in as tight as you possibly can. And most people use them obviously for help of the lumbar region of their spine when they have issues in their lower back area. But what if I told you that you had your own belt, your inner belt, that is being given to you, basically, that you possibly aren't even using in the way it was intended, and that it will actually provide you with the support that you need, as opposed to that belt that you probably, have somewhere in a drawer somewhere and you think, oh, where is it, or whatever, or you've got to take it off and on. What if you could use your own inner belt? Well, let me introduce you to a muscle called Transversus Abdominis. So this is Transversus Abdominis. As you can see, it attaches to the lumbar region of the spine and literally wraps around. Let me just show you another diagram which actually gives you a little bit of a clearer image of it. But here it is here, and you can actually, let me just put this other one down, and you can see how the muscle literally comes from the lower back and wraps around. So let me show you that on myself as well, so you can see, get an idea of the picture of the muscle. It's like a horizontal band. So what it actually does is it wraps around from the lower back and literally comes around. So if you think about it, it's your inner belt, and that's actually what it's designed for. It's the deepest layer of our abdominals. It's our first layer closest to the bones. You have then the internal obliques, the external obliques, and then rectus abdominis all laying on top. But Transversus Abdominis is the deepest layer, but one of its roles in the body is to provide support to the lumbar region. It stabilizes our pelvis. It's a core muscle, and it's designed to work pretty much 24/7. It's a postural muscle, so therefore its role is stabilization, stability. So this muscle can work for prolonged periods, and unfortunately for most of us today, we just let it go. We literally just let our belly go. We don't use this muscle. And so it actually even doesn't activate as a muscle anymore. It's forgotten its role. You're not using it. Out of sight, out of mind. It's absolutely forgotten what it should be doing. And so what I'm going to give you now is a great tip to activate Transversus Abdominis. And you don't need to lay on the floor. You don't need to go to an exercise class to do it. You can do it every day. In fact, whilst I'm standing here, I'm activating Transversus Abdominis. All you need to do is draw the navel literally into your spine. So you just draw the navel in and you suck your waistline in from the sides. So imagine, I'm sure you don't even need to imagine, we've all done it. We tried to put on a pair of pants that might be a little bit tight, or they've just come out of the washing machine or the dryer, and you sort of have to go and suck your waistline in to do that top button up. Well, that's activating Transversus Abdominis. And if you could do that on a daily basis, literally just draw the waistline in, draw the navel into the spine, pull your waistline in, you'll start to train this muscle to work as it was intended. Core stabilization, but it's such a great muscle for stabilizing and finding protection for the lower back area. So you can have your muscle be your inner belt. Instead of using that outside piece of material that you're trying to support with, here you have your own inner belt. So navel to spine, pull the waistline in, and you've activated Transversus Abdominis. When you're sitting, when you're in your car, when you're standing in a queue or in a line, at the supermarket, just draw it in and keep working this muscle. And you'll find that over time it'll get stronger and stronger, and you'll have less lower back pain. It could even be eliminated because you suddenly have your own inner support. So to really protect your lower back, to narrow your waistline at the end of the day, you're drawing it in, you won't have such a thick waistline, and it'll also flatten the abdominals. So Transversus Abdominis, see the muscle, learn it, work it every day as many times as you possibly can. And for more information like this, please visit our website www.247wellness.com. Thank you for your time.